Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 401. Last night, we got to come live to you in between events for episode 400, so we got to do a quick bite. We might actually let tonight be a little bit of a longer night, cover a ton of different things. Want to do real quickly, just shout out to everyone on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Unlonely joining us. Unfortunately, Xenon is no longer part of the stream lineup because Xenon has gone under due to regulatory pressure. Blockchain video and creator content, was sort of, they got a cease and desist because they might be a security from their attorney. So sad to see that go and sad to see that change. But, we have some amazing people with us, an amazing person joining us on Twitter Spaces with us. GM, Jennifer.
GM.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
No complaints. It has been a fun week as we have been on the move nonstop with events and with conference and just sort of seeing the institutional side, getting to meet amazing people. And yeah, it's just sort of cool. It's been a good week. So how about you?
I'm good.
How's your week been?
It's been fairly calm.
Yeah,
which is a good thing.
okay, all right.
So calm is good.
Calm is good.
Calm is good.
All right. What else you got going on?
Nothing really. Just got done watching about an hour ago, watched some college football. So,
Okay. What game did you watch?
The Auburn and UAB.
Auburn and UAB.
No. Auburn and no, not the Auburn game. I watched UAB and Georgia. Thank you.
UAB and Georgia.
Yes.
All right.
UAB and Georgia. Because I'm from Georgia and my daughter went to UAB.
So there was some contention in the house, is what you're saying.
Yeah, well, my daughter don't live here anymore, but I could feel it from across the highway because she lives close by. So, yeah,
Okay.
There was a little contention because Georgia totally slaughtered them.
All right. Yeah. My sister goes to my younger sister goes to Auburn. So
okay.
Yeah.
War Eagle.
My youngest sister. So yeah.
War Eagle.
But no, there's some man, I have sort of stepped away. Like, I don't watch sports that much anymore. It just doesn't have the draw that it used to, and I'm so jam-packed with other things that it's like it is something I don't really get to do that much of, enjoy that much of.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You're like,
we evolve and things change.
Yeah. Well, I used to be all about the sports, college football, and NASCAR and pro football and rugby. I could pretty much give you any stat in the book. These days, I'm like, I just remember how to play rugby, run forward, pass backwards. So, yeah. How's Web3 world treating you?
Well, I have been absent.
Okay.
Because of real life.
Yeah.
So I haven't really been able to follow and do as much as I want to right now.
Yeah.
But I still try to catch you when I see you.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah. I don't know. You still headshot queen sniper kill bang bang?
Not since I changed this map. No, I am not. But I still play and I still try.
Okay.
So
Have you tried that Bravo Ready 1 game that I sent you?
not yet. I need to get my computer looked at and then I can download it.
All right.
Had
Yeah.
they had any talks about the app? Because I know when you played it the first time, the person said they were trying to work on the app.
Yeah, so the doing uh yeah, live browser in your app in your phone. Yep. So some cool integration of tech there, I think is really cool, and that's on the future. So, but they just opened the beta to everyone, so there's a ton of people playing, and
Cool.
yeah, so there's some excitement there, you know.
Yeah, I want to download it on my laptop and play it.
You know, I'm liking that. So
Because it looks like a really fun game.
yeah. So I know I've seen you have liked a few of the posts from like Masari Mainnet and stuff like that. Any questions on that or anything on there before I sort of go into the rundown?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, no. Day 3 of Masari Mainnet as we had yesterday. You know, great ending. One of the good anchors talks with Caitlin Long, as well as Senator Gillibrand, sort of covering their view of the future of crypto. Brought a lot of really good messages together that just keep building. One of the things that was really pushed forward was the aspect of um, connecting tech companies that are trying to move forward with and taking a stance on with just everyday people, that if you want to have a say, go to standwithcrypto.org, and you're able to connect with all of your local representatives just by typing in your zip code, pre-filled letter about your that you support crypto and the freedom of choice. And so I recommend that everyone checks that out, and that is Stand with Crypto, standwithcrypto.org, and have a chance to check that out and see that if enough voices are heard at a legislative level, we can make a change, and it will only be by everyone standing up and pushing forward with that, that actual change can happen. um, you know Last night's events, got to talk with some amazing builders, and amazing projects that are building not just new chains, but like rebuilding the old stuff, making the old stuff better. Talked with an owner that manages one of the largest Bitcoin mining facilities in the world, multiple facilities across the world, and what they are really trying to do on a technological point in the infrastructure side is really trying to streamline, and make things better overall, so that you know parts and pieces, the most power is being used, supporting the network with hash, lowest amount of energy is being used from renewables and sourced in good ways, and making an impact for good as well. um, I just really like to sort of see this stuff, because it's not just people trotting through um, building things out. Um, Me, I was up till 5 in the morning talking with people about sort of views on the way markets and different political things, and just good talks with good people, and really enjoyed it. And New York decided to bring the rain today. And was supposed to go to Princeton for Trondau's amazing hackathon there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to make it in time. And so I then was able to go over to ETH Global, talk with some of the builders that are hacking there and building things out. One of the projects that really, really enjoyed talking to was they're building out a student teacher platform to where educators can create their own classes and different pieces. And so one of the things that we talked about is the new 6551. And so um EIP. And so there's one of the things that we sort of reached out using ApeCoin for teacher staking, calling the API contract. Students then need to stake lesser amounts to access higher level classes. Using Lens protocol to give students leaderboard cred, ENS for recognition, deploying on Scroll for the ZK privacy side of things with delegated contracts from Axelar to call on token stakes and issue 1155s on base. Use Privy for wallet abstraction and all data stored on Filecoin and education document signups done via QuickNode. And literally, like, sort of just built this out um, in 15 minutes, and so it's just really quick and cool to see how all of these different things can come together. And really excited on what those library pieces, how easy these development docs come together. And I really love to see the social aspect side of it, and so I'm grateful that I get to be in a time and place. A lot of people, this is a lot of people always ask, like, that they wish they had my life, that that they could travel around and do what I do. And I'll be honest, I wish people could do whatever they wanted. You know, I'm very fortunate that I'm able to do this occasionally, and it comes in waves. It seems like I don't do anything for a while, and then I'm just doing things nonstop. Um, but really seeing some of the builders build, and sort of invigorates me to a whole nother level, that we really get to push forward with some amazing things. Um, One of the things I do want to do a huge shout out to ETH Global for putting on, getting a really good event venue. It is a little bit limited on size, so they had to, wait list or not allow some people to hack and stuff like that. And I totally understand that. But I always want to do a huge shout out to ETH Global. They put on an amazing thing, an amazing event. And so, also wanted to do a huge shout out to ApeCoin DAO for being a huge participant with ETH Global, and seeing different ways that, the DAO structure of ApeDAO can be addressed, and different ways that could happen. One of the things that really want to sort of see, some cool builders, like right now, the imagination is the limit on what can be built. Um, I don't think that there's any time that you can say that you're too old to learn this stuff, or you're too busy. Um, you can all, heck, even I'm looking at trying to rearrange my schedule a bit to go back to school and finish a computer engineering degree and stuff like that. And so I'm just really excited to see how big these things can be, and how good projects really push themselves. Um, and so that everyone's sort of building in the same direction. Um, it really sort of hits a note home for me and makes me really happy. I really am excited about what's coming up day two. We have an IP event with ApeCoin tomorrow evening. That's going to be a really fun time, sort of talking about different ways of using IP, and like the Made by Ape um, MBA program, as well as some of the other things that are out there. And so, um, really excited to really see what the future brings to things. Um, I think that you know um, there's a lot of different protocols. One of the big things that I've been talking about is with Quai and what they've been building out. I think that Quai has really gone as they're pushing out their new proof of work chain. I think that there's a lot of opportunity there for builders. Um, and really want to see. I'm really excited to sort of see uh, what's going on and what people are building out. I am grateful that a lot of different protocols and projects sort of get to have a lot of different things, and people are building big tech pieces. One of the cool projects that I've been a part of for a really long time, Demo, they are pushing forward with their drive to earn piece and their analytics of car data, and their power. Their product has either been integrated into their smart car or using the dongle, the Pi, Auto Pi. Um, but then now, after they just partnered with Helium, uh, want to really just do a huge shout out to that they're now going to be offering their AutoPi for $99. I think that that's some really cool stuff there, and really excited to sort of see what's building out and coming from all of that aspect side of things. Want to do a huge shout out to Uniswap. Great talks today, as well as Green Pill. We didn't get to get our way out to Green Pill, um, but from what I heard, a great event and a lot of good talks from Gitcoin and what's being built out there. Um, super excited for what's coming. This is going to be a busy week. Just sort of, we have we're going to be doing an early TacoBytes, I think, tomorrow morning, to do the swag report. So that'll be fun. Getting the swag report out there. Can't go wrong with that. And then and that will be from Masari. We have we have like 3 threads we have to finish up: day 1, day 2, day 3, and then day 2 of ETH Global. So just a lot of work to catch up to before we hop on a plane this week. We're so used to driving everywhere, but dropping on a plane and heading overseas over to Barcelona. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah, some fun times. Um, but really excited for that. But anything that you've seen, or have you just been completely out of it, Jennifer?
I have been completely out of it.
Okay, all right, all right.
Not gonna lie.
Hey, no, nothing wrong with that. Um, one of the big projects that I really sort of liked seeing was Solvecoin, and seeing what they're building out. And so really Solve Care, and what they've been building out. So I suggest people check them out. They're doing some really cool stuff. And so yeah, um, I'm really excited to sort of see how a lot of different things are building out. Um, you know, so there's some really cool pieces coming along, and really excited to sort of see what moves forward in this future. Um, so yeah. Any closing thoughts or words of wisdom?
Not over here.
Not over here. What?
Not over here.
You know, being up on stage, you have to give me some words of wisdom.
Do your own research.
Do your own research. Okay. I do your own research. Man, maybe I might have to like start banning that one as a that's what everyone goes to. All right. Yeah. Well, I can't really complain that everyone goes to that because I give the same words of wisdom. My final thoughts. You know, keep exploring, keep learning. I guess that's a do your own research, but you know, uh, if you see a space that you might not necessarily think, or an event that you might not necessarily think is for you, go to it. See who you can connect with and who you might meet and learn. And it's really exciting. So I'm super excited to see how those things go. But as always, we end with our words of wisdom, which is a closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth. Meaning, if no one knows you're looking for opportunity, opportunity cannot come a knocking. And if opportunity does come a knocking and no one answers, they're going to keep on walking. With that, I want to give huge love to Liam and support. And then we get to end with the best, worst knock knock joke on the face of the planet, you know. And we have someone up here to help us with it. Are you ready for this?
I am ready.
All right, this joke we have said for 401 times now. It is the best, worst knock knock joke on the face of the planet, and we love it. So with that, we say, knock knock.
Who is there?